Welcome everybody inside Walter Pyramid. It is time for night 2 of the 2016 USAV Cup. Your USAV men's national team taking on the national team of Japan. I'm Mark Sherman, very happy to be with you inside Walter Pyramid tonight, everybody. And the crowd has shown up on a Wednesday night. Both of the sidelines looking very full. It's very nice to see a lot of support, especially here in Southern California, for your men's and women's national volleyball teams. I hope everybody had a great weekend. After Friday night's USAV Cup match, Japan won that one 3-1. They're going to have pretty much the same lineup out there, at least that's what I expect. For the USA, it's going to be very different. Some of the same players out there, but a lot of guys that we expect to make the Olympic roster, maybe even some starters, including guys like Matt Anderson, maybe Kavika Shoji, Reed Pretty, the legend on the court. I'm going to kick it over to Rob Aspero, the PA announcer. He's going to get going with the starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our referees for tonight's USA Volleyball Cup matchup. Our first referee is Mr. Hanson Leung from the United States of America. And our second referee is Mr. Bill Thornburg, also from the United States of America. And now, let's meet our starters for tonight's USA Volleyball Cup matchup. First, for our visitors from Japan. Wearing number 1, Kunihiro Shimizu. Wearing number 4, Tatsuya Fukuzawa. Number 6, Akihiro Yamauchi. Number 11, Yuki Ishikawa. Wearing number 12, Takashi Dekita. Number 17, Masahiro Sekita. And the libero is number 3, Takeshi Nagano. Head coach for Team Japan is Mr. Masashi Nambu. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting 7 for the USA. An alternate hitter from West Seneca, New York, number 1, Matt Anderson. A senior center from Honolulu, Hawaii, number 7, Kavika Shoji. An outside hitter from Richmond, Virginia, number 8, Reed Pretty. An outside hitter from Wheaton, Illinois, number 10, Thomas Jeske. A middle blocker from Saugus, California, number 20, David Smith. A middle blocker from Glendale, Arizona, number 25, Dan McDonald. And rounding out the USA lineup, a libero from Honolulu, Hawaii, number 22, Eric Shoji.
So there you have it.
Head coach for the USA is Mr. John Spera.
For the USA, Matt Anderson. Wasn't sure if he was going to start tonight. Super stoked to see that he is. Back here from his professional season in Russia, and he
format for tonight's USA Volleyball Cup matchup is the winner must win the best of 5 sets. Sets 1 through 4, rally score to 25. Then the set number 5 is acquired, rally score to 15.
University in Honolulu, Hawaii. The outside hitters, Thomas Jeske, went to school at Loyola. Opposite him will be Reed Pretty, the legend, the veteran, the gold medalist out of Loyola Marymount.
Come on, USA fans, let's get this going. It's a little quiet. I know it's Wednesday.
David Smith from UC Irvine.
Put your paws together for our first service as Japan is getting ready to serve. That's Yuki Ishikawa back to serve for Japan.
Shoji. For Japan,
best
the man
of
back to
5
start will be number 11,
here.
Yuki
We
Ishikawa.
go.
And here we go, night number 2 of the USA Volleyball Cup. Jump serve coming. Good one. Pass about 20 feet off the net. Nice set outside. First swing for the USA comes from Jeske. He's dug. Free ball coming over if they can keep it in, and they do. This one goes to the middle. Dave Smith, a little bit of a miss hit on the outside for Japan. Tatsuya Fukuzawa, the diving save. What a dig by Shoji. Anderson out of bounds, long
right side
and
attack
wide.
goes just a bit wide. First strike going to Japan. 1-0.
The outside hitters for Japan The man serving, Yuki Ishikawa, and number 4, Tatsuya Fukuzawa. In the middle, number 6, Akihiro Yamauchi. He's in the front row right now. Nice pass there from Shoji. Cross-body
David
clutch.
Smith with a downtown bound. Scores tied up at 1 apiece.
The other middle blocker.
Stepping back to serve, Stanford grad Kavika Shoji.
The starting setter for Japan is Masahiro Sakita. The libero is Takeshi Nagano. The only man I haven't mentioned yet is the opposite hitter, check that. Here's to the outside. Off the block goes Tatsuya
High off
Fukuzawa.
the outside block is Tatsuya Fukuzawa for point going to Japan.
The opposite hitter is Kunihiro Shimizu. He's front row right now, and he is an absolute force.
Akihiro Yamauchi back to serve at 2 serving 1.
For the Japanese national team. 2 serving 1. Float serve. Great pass by Pretty. Right side. Jeski. Yes, deep.
Thomas Jeski finding the empty real estate. Scores tied at 2, bringing the Loyola grad. Thomas Jeski back to serve.
Jeski, the outside hitter out of Loyola University. Graduated in 2015, then came straight to the national team. He's originally from Wheaton, Illinois.
Service into the net for point going to Japan.
And won't go over 3-2.
Kunihiro Shimizu back to serve.
Back to serve is Kunihiro Shimizu, the opposite hitter. As the setter, Sakita, goes to the front row. Expect the USA to set the ball to the outside a lot when Sakita. David
Smith back to serve for the United States. We're all tied up at 3 apiece.
The Olympian from London with the jump serve. Great angle, but just a little bit
Service
too
goes
wide.
Just a bit
when
wide for point going to Japan.
Does just go out of
4
bounds.
served in 3.
And it's 4-3.
Tatsuya Fukuzawa back to serve.
So 3 serves for the USA, all 3 of them. Check that. The first one was in, and it was a kill by Japan, but the last 2 out of bounds. Right side, Anderson stuffed. Block
double stuff at the right side by Yuki Ishikawa and Takashi Nakita for point going to Japan. 5 serving at 3.
5 looking at 3. We play best 3 out of 5 sets. First 3 go to 25. Rally scoring, got to win by 2. 5th set, if we get there, goes to 15. Win by 2. Jumper from Fukuzawa. Deep, pretty easy pass for Pretty. He'll get the quick set. Tips it, and the finesse shot.
Reed Pretty with a changeup at the outside for point going to the USA.
4-5.
4 serving at 5, stepping back to serve.
Reed, the Olympic gold medalist.
Number 1, Matt Anderson for the USA.
Who says that? 2008 in Beijing. He was the 2nd leading scorer on the USA team during those Olympics. Anderson, serve tips the net, passed well. To the outside, sharp angle dig. Another chance. And Ishikawa.
Overpass attack goes just a bit wide and long. And we've got high fives across the board.
Possibly the best server for the USA. He goes right from the middle of the court every single time. And then it ends up a little bit right of center after he walks past the end line. Dug by Shoji. And Pretty.
Reed Pretty pops a cap in the corner. U.S. takes the lead at 6-5.
Check out this deep angle swing after the dig by Shoji. On the webcast. Anderson. To the outside, another swing for Ishikawa. Off the triple block and saved. Anderson. That'll go down.
Matt
7-5.
Anderson delivers the backside blow. 7, serving 5.
It's a 4-0 run for the USA. A side out plus 3 big serves from Matt Anderson.
Anderson continues service for the USA.
Anderson, the 4-time defending men's indoor player of the year. 2012 through 2015, he's won that honor for the USA team. On the right side, block, but a cover. Here's a chance on the left side. The set is way too tight, and somehow
Ball's tipped by the block
Ishikawa
by number 11.
to get that
Yuki
through the block.
Ishikawa
Big
for
mistake
point.
there on the block. Shoji and McDonald got to be there to wrap that one up. Let's check it out. Another big serve. Good block by Pretty, but check out how tight this set is. How does he get that through there? It was actually Reed Pretty on the block. Let that one get through. Good serve. Oh, what a save on the set from Shoji. But there for the double block is Sakita and Yamauchi. We're tied at 7. Float serve, pretty good one. Nice pass this time. Pretty. Sharp angle for the kill. Look at that wrist away action for Reed Pretty. Turning that right wrist all the way away from his body to the right. And we're going to take our first technical timeout, 8-7 for the USA. And check out this wrist away. That's what I'm talking about. Facing to the left and turns it at the last second to his right. The USA Ace girls getting the crowd on their feet. They've got some mini balls to give away. Eight to 7 is the score here in set number 1. We'll take a technical timeout once one team reaches 8 in every set, and once a team reaches 16 in every set. Each team also has 2 team timeouts per set to use at their discretion. Neither team has taken one of those yet. Pretty easy serve there. Nice pass. And the put away. That is a sharp angle kill by Yuki Ishikawa. Oh my goodness, what a crush. Thomas Jeske. My goodness, young man. Thomas Jeske, the 2014 and 2015 MIVA Player of the Year when he played at Loyola University. A first-team All-American from the AVCA. Making waves on the national team now. Saved by McDonald and put over. Nice job by the USA. Making Japan work for this one. And they do work for it. That is a beautiful swing. If you're a middle blocker watching this match, that is exactly how you want to swing. If you're in the middle. Swinging high around the block. And check this out, in the last foot of the court. What a swing by Yamauchi. Serve is into the net, miss serve, point to the USA. 10-9 is the score, back and forth we go. On Friday, both teams were having issues with their serve in the first set as well. They sealed it up as the match went on. Let's see what Kavika Shoji's got for us. It's out of bounds long, 10-10. Jump float serve. Nice pass. In the middle. Yes. That's David Smith. Jeske to serve. Here's a good swing from the American middle. Found that hole in the block. And when you get a pass like that, very good idea to set the middle. Tough for the blockers to get a well-formed block up there against you. That's a well-formed block by Pretty and Smith. And Matt Anderson throwing one down. A stuff from Anderson and Smith. And Japan will take their first team timeout here in set number 1. Great job on that block, just pressing those arms simultaneously up over the net and across the net. Perfect blocking form for the USA. Back to serve, Thomas Jeske will continue. Jumper, not passed well. It's going to be, oh, that's got to be a double. No call. The hit is spatched out of bounds anyway by Shimizu. 14-10. So Shimizu, the captain, the opposite hitter for Japan. But he's not necessarily a one-trick pony for this Japan team. They've got multiple hitters that can pound away. Serve goes out of bounds. Bit of a miss hit there from Jeske. Good serving run, though. It's 11-14. Shimizu at the line. Oh, what a dig. Shoji reads that one. Japan will have to do it again. Once again to the outside. Fukuzawa, he's dug by Eric Shoji, one of the best liberos in the world. High off the hands, Pretty. That is an amazing set from Masahiro Sakita. A quick set to the outside in transition. That never got more than about 2 feet higher than the net. And Tatsuya Fukuzawa put it away, deep angle. Great play by Japan. Serve into the net, 15-12 to the USA, 1 point to the technical timeout. It'll be David Smith at the line.
I'm ready, Slick. Are you?
He's been on the national team for going on his 7th year now. Joined the team in 2009, graduated from Irvine back in 2007. And out of the back row. Oh no, that is a stuff that came back to the USA side under the net. And the USA leads 16-12. Check out this serve. And then the block to follow it up. Boom. They start to throw out the mini balls into the crowd. People love free stuff. We would love to have you join in on the broadcast, everybody. Shoot us a tweet at USA Volleyball and put the hashtag USAV Cup and USAV on air. Make sure you put that hashtag USAV on air. We would love to hear from you. Let us know who you are, where you're watching from. If you got any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Once again, hashtag USAV on air. David Smith into the net out of the timeout. It's 13-16. Jumper coming. Way out of bounds. Big miss hit from Fukuzawa. Out of the back row, yes. It was a big serve for Anderson. It caught up in the net, made it a little bit easier for Japan. Floater. Passed well by Jeski. Right side, Anderson. Big swing out of the back row. You see that tattoo on his left arm? That's his family tree. Such a big family man. He's got a very spread out family as well. Big family, the Andersons. Pretty. Down the line, great serve, but a pretty good pass, considering. Off the net and inbounds, Pretty with the call. It'll be Masahiro Sakita back at the line. And another missed serve. Here goes McDonald. He had a very good match on Friday night in the first USA Volleyball Cup match. He came out with what we thought might be a knee issue, but thank goodness we found out after the match it was just a cramping issue. So McDonald is all good. Anderson. No, what a dig by Nagano. Another chance for the USA. Anderson again. Nobody at the net, but Nagano is there again. Will they go back to him? Yes. Another dig. My goodness. But a triple block by the USA ends the point. The back row defense for Japan all over the place, but a finish, a triple block by Smith, Jeski, and Shoji. Japan will take their second and final team timeout in set number 1. Lots of Japan fans in the crowd. Of course, mostly American fans. You see Coach John Spara, the head coach. He was in the huddle there. He wasn't here for Friday night's matchup. He was in Pennsylvania at Penn State University. He's the head coach of the UCLA men's volleyball team. They were playing in the Final Four. They lost an incredible match last Thursday night against Ohio State. It went 18-16 to Ohio State in the fifth set. Ohio State went on to beat BYU and win the national championship. Spera is back, part of an all-star coaching cast for the USA. A chance for the USA to go up 6. Anderson, nobody's digging that one. It is inbounds, maybe just a bit out of bounds, but he did get a touch on the block. It's a kill either way. 21-15, check out the swing, sharp angle. Yeah, just got a piece of the inside arm of the middle blocker. McDonald still at the line serving. Anderson with the set to Jeske. Block, that's a good high swing though to give himself another chance. And that's a beautiful swing through the hands of the block. Deep angle, and it's 22-15. McDonald, the big man, out of Glendale, Arizona, back to serve. McDonald, a national champion out of UC Irvine. He actually served the last point of the 2012 NCAA D1 national championship, and it was an ace serve for the win. Another good serve there. It's an overpass and an easy put away for McDonald's counterpart, Dave Smith, in the middle. You see that earpiece in the right ear of Dave Smith. Look for it next time. You can almost see, yeah, you can see it there, right and left ear. Dave Smith is not fully deaf, but it is amazing what he can do with limited hearing capability. And Dave Smith, an absolutely incredible person to talk to. Such a nice guy. If you ever get the chance to meet Dave Smith, definitely go up and say hi. Another missed serve for Japan. And it's 24-16, set point in set number 1 for the USA. The crowd inside Walter Pyramid is on their feet. Back to serve is Kavika Shoji. Nice pass from Ishikawa. Shimizu gets the kill off the block and off the antenna. The antenna extends right above the sidelines of the court. The top of the antenna is 3 feet above the top of the net. You'll see it here. Off the block, then off that antenna. The antenna is an extension of the sideline. The only difference is if the ball hits the antenna, it's out of bounds. If it hits the sideline, of course, it's inbounds. Anderson. No, out of bounds long. It's 18-24. Japan would need 6 more real points, also known as points on their serve. We call them real points because volleyball used to be played where you could only score on your serve. But now that it's been rally scoring for a couple decades, we call that a real point. What a shot with a triple block by Matt Anderson. Great court vision. And that is how set number 1 will end. 25-18 to the USA. Look at this last shot. Anderson has been swinging away, decides to take a little pace off of it. Perfectly placed, wrist away, cut shot. The USA win by 7 here in set number 1.